Alright, let's do this. It is actually my anniversary today. I was gonna do 48 hours before the anniversary to celebrate it, and we had like thunder boomers in the middle of it all, and I had to postpone it. But I wanted to do something for the actual anniversary, so we are running a morning commute stream, which I've set up anyway so that I could hang out. Contrary to popular belief, I got like things to do. But I might go 48 hours. I don't know. It's designed for it, so. We are definitely burning through. I noticed that I noticed that we oh my god, freaking train of thought, John. Yeah, so I now know. I noticed that I've been like repeating myself on a bunch of things. I guess it's because like I know nobody's seen it, so like when I start mentioning stuff like I don't like Twitch, I kind of feel like I have to like clarify and freaking this, and I'm an over explainer, so which you think would be great for being a streamer, but when you start putting those videos together and like every other video or every fifth video and stuff like that, I'm like explaining why I got suspended and all that other bullshit. I don't know why I did it, but I did it a lot. And this isn't organized, so if it was on my mind, it's something that's bothering me, obviously. It's kind of like I do feel bad that I don't Twitch stream more often. I do feel bad that I would love to be collabing with everybody and, you know, doing this stuff like all headlong and go through it and have like a grand old time. I'm not. And never really have. You know, I've done a few collabs and stuff like that. I thought they were going to be the mainstay of my thought they were going to be the mainstay of my streaming, but they never really came to fruition. I asked to collab a lot. I really do. I think part of it is I know that I'm going to have to lead it, and leading it just means that it's not it could be better. I'm not me leading collabs. I don't know why I got a cough. Isn't that how the stand started? get gas. I'm gonna have to do gotta do. Yeah, so yeah, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Get under this. I will put this down so I can talk to you when I do that. Be right back. So got I don't even know what to say, but I'm here. Yeah, so now we're running I'm now running the stream. I think I'm going to end it with this one. So when we're getting close to the either the 48 or after the 24 hours is up, we will do it. $50 in gas ain't what it used to be, I'm telling you. We're almost set. I think I have the child lock on. Got the rain gear on. If anybody's wondering that there's like a weird stain right here, you know what that's from? That's from me freaking having the window open during a rainstorm. I actually think it was snow. If you really want to know the truth. Yeah, so yeah, so I'm gonna make this this will be the last video, even if we don't make it all the way to. Going to be kind of weird. Definitely noticed that we have pretty good jump. I mean, I have almost 5 minute. Some morning commutes are almost 5 minutes long, and some morning commutes are an hour and a half long. It really is like there is no way I could say in a 48-hour period how many. I was thinking I was going to do 96 morning commutes. That's not possible. The number's a lot lower because of the fact that it's more than a half hour average. They are all, I've only been playing the more modern ones from last year, and I think we're just into January right now. they're devastated that I didn't do it, I'm even more devastated. I like that on the YouTube side of everything, I gained some people. I lost some people, but I gained some people outside that I have never met before. That, I'm going to look up. I'm going to connect to them. Probably not just with Twitter. Twitter. Twitter has become a very difficult place to do it. I'm happy to see that people are protesting, you know, they're for free Palestine, blah blah blah, and everything like that. But Israel did, I hate to say it, Israel did warn. And, you know, since October 7th, the hostages still haven't been released. They did say it. I freaking am so against war. I'm so against the war, so against the devastation that they did. I'm so, you know, the civilian casualties are just too much. But and yeah, it's the Zionists versus the freaking Hamas. And the casualties of the Palestinian people. But the one thing you can say, I will give Israel credit for, is they don't make empty freaking promises. They don't threaten. They're not terrorists. If on October 7th they released those hostages, none of this would have happened. You wouldn't be going free Palestine. You wouldn't be talking about like Palestine being this, you know, epic center of freaking culture that it wasn't. And you know, this thing. I mean, Hamas is their freaking ruling body and it's a terrorist organization. What can I say? You know, and there is no way to fight terrorism except for making good on the promises that you say. And I feel like extremely bad. Like I can't tell you. Like it is heartbreaking that it's come to this. But you know, we gotta blame Hamas for the reason that this happened. I mean, Israel's actions are appalling and abhorrent and everything like that, but they still haven't freed those hostages. And I don't know if they free the hostages, whether it's going to change things. But they still have the hostages. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad that it's come to this. It's sad that it's going this way. But they are still, Hamas is still attacking Israel. It's like throwing stones at them, but it's still attacking. know if you noticed, but I am in my rain gear right now. This rain is horrendous. I've driven in rain before, and this is no fun. No fun at all. But yeah, so that's my take on it. It's been my take since the beginning. I stood up against the thing. I lost people who basically were very much for Israel attacking Palestine. Israel taking out Hamas. This is what happens when you live in a country that everybody around you hates you. I don't defend anything the actions of the soldiers do. I don't defend anything that's happened. But if you want to paint them in a different light, Hamas has to release those hostages. Full stop. That has to happen. My take was that I thought they released the hostages already, but they only released some of the hostages. Or rescued some of the hostages. That it's a freaking, innocent. But it's like, it's really sad to say it, but Israel said that this is what they were going to do if you didn't release the hostages. On October 6th, they made good on their freaking promise. Against the war, 100%. Against the destruction of the entire, I'm against it all. But the truth is that Israel will not live in terror. And this is their answer. I mean, we fought in freaking Afghanistan and Iraq for over 2 decades, yielding nothing, stopping nothing. Civilian casualties through the roof. I was against that war when it started. Even the death of the leaders did not change anything. And the MAGA freaking bullshit that's going on with the support of Palestine, thinking that we have a Republican president. I'll even phrase it like that again. We have a Republican president yet, that they're not going to support Israel. It's appalling, the whole thing, and it might affect this election. Hamas did not take their people into account when they did this. It's the same thing when they signed the peace treaty to allow, and they were giving Palestine a whole mess of things then. The Gaza Strip, from the river to the sea, that whole thing that everybody keeps talking about. Just so you know, Israel agreed to that wholeheartedly. And Palestine at the time, under Yasser Arafat, I believe, said no. Not thinking of their people, not thinking of what would happen and things like that. So I think boycotting Disney and boycotting freaking McDonald's and anybody else that has interest in Israel, Coca-Cola, is stupid. As much as I freaking want them to stop, one, it won't. Even if those major companies pull out of Israel, pull their support of Israel, even if they did that, it will not stop this war. So it's blind loyalty and stupidity. Your efforts are wasted. It's sad. And I watch college campus after college campus go through heartbreaking protest after protest. But it's just a complete total waste of time. And I think they should allow the protests to happen because that's what our country is built on. But facts. Stick with the facts. It is absolutely heartbreaking. And like I said, I wish there was a way to make it stop. But Hamas is not going to give up those hostages until everybody is freaking dead. It's what they promised, and it's how they rule with terror and fear. And the casualty will be the Palestinian people. Getting political. I'm not afraid to get political on things or give my opinion about things because I hate bullies. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Even though the actions cause people to be bullies, it does not mean that their entire being is bullies. let terror win on any way, and your price has to be freaking high. I do not agree with I do not agree with any of the actions that they've taken, but I personally do not know what Israel could have done, to stop the hostage taking, to stop people from getting kidnapped. I think of things like what happens in Mexico and stuff like that, with tourists being freaking kidnapped and held for ransom, people paying those ransoms. Guess what? Hasn't stopped it. I disagree with the way their actions. Yeah, I'm under the impression that they're dealing with reasonable people, a reasonable government, and then a reasonable government would have done reasonable things, like not taking hostages in the first place. I lost a lot of people, lost a lot of support because I was supporting Palestine and not agreeing with what Israel was doing. But I disagreeing with Israel and offering them another choice in the matter. It's one of the reasons why I still believe in capital punishment. I wish there was a better way. I wish that I could come up with a better way about integrating people back into society who committed horrendous acts. I wish there was a better way. But the truth of the matter is that there isn't a better way. Isn't a safe space. And I didn't want my video to be all about that. It's 2 years. And this is where we're at. And sorry I got on my rant about it. And like I said, I'm anti-war. I'm a pacifist at heart. I think that we can work it all out, and diplomacy is the way to go. But even I can admit to where if diplomacy fails, you have to do what you got to do. to survive. And allowing things like that to happen without a response, without a decisive response, is only invites it to happen again. And that's how I feel about it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Say that I'm wrong. Yell at me. I don't have any skin in the game anyway, so I've never been to Israel. I've never been to Palestine. I've been to Egypt, if that matters. But even if it was Egypt involved, I still would have no skin in the game. And they got to work it out themselves. And the way that has to happen. Thank you for being a part of my 2 years. You guys mean everything to me. Everything to me. And I'm going to always give my opinion. And I got the platform for it. I don't have to basically placate both sides. I don't have to play devil's advocate. I don't have to do any of those things. I can just speak my mind about it. But this is not new. I have not changed my opinion. I still disagree wholeheartedly with the way Israel did it. I wish there was a more diplomatic way to resolve this issue, but I don't see one, and I'm not there on the ground. And I hope it all gets resolved. I hope the Palestinian people can recover from this, and I hope things like Hamas, who rule with terror, end. Just like I think that when you have a president that goes against democracy and believes that they're king, I think that should not be a thing ever. Should not be part of should not even be part of the grand experiment of the United States. It just shows that we failed. The government fails the people, and the people fail freaking its country. And just need to stop being a bully. Alright? As always, cool beans in the comments below. Makes my day. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. I hope you're not in Gaza. And if you were in Gaza, I hope you're out of Gaza. And I hope that you are enjoying freedom. That's it. Alright. Hopefully we do another 2 years. I am not active on Twitch at all, except for people. I'm here for people. It's all about the people to me. And if anything, I would recommend for everybody who is watching this on Twitch, anybody who's watching this on Twitch, check out my YouTube page, subscribe there, and be a part of that, because part of my reconstruction is to go back to the basics, and the basics is back to YouTube. YouTube is where I'm going to be. Alright, so take care, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye.